What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And first of all, I want to say a big thank you to all of you subscribers. We have finally passed 20,000 subscribers. It's pretty cool. If you're not one of those, you're watching this video, might as well go ahead and hit that link down below, or hit that button, whatever you want to call it. Subscribe to our channel. We're doing a giveaway. We're giving away 2 bowling balls. I'm giving away a bowling ball. Mikey behind the camera is giving away a bowling ball. And the deadline for that giveaway is November 23rd. There is a post under our channel on YouTube. All you got to do is comment whatever bowling ball you feel like you would want if you won the giveaway, and make sure you follow us on Instagram, TV Bowling Supply. That is where we'll be communicating back and forth to make sure that you get your bowling ball of choice. So big thank you again. That's all we got. But today, the video, we're going to be talking about the release of the two-handed style. Obviously, with the big emergence of the two-handed bowling, especially in the youth. Mikey and I travel around to SYCs. We've been working those events for a couple of years, and it feels like every time we go, the percentage of bowlers that are two-handed just keeps going up and up and up. So it's really cool to see, but at the same time, we see a lot of the same mistakes or corrections that need to be made in the two-handed style. So typically it does start when they're a little bit younger, because they either are throwing too heavy of a bowling ball, or they just don't know how to properly do that. So today we're going to be taking a look at a few different things, and more specifically in this video, we'll be looking at a one-step drill to be able to help a few of those things. So let's get into it. All right, guys, I know I said the one step. We're actually going to go no step first, and then we'll go into the one step. So kind of helps translate the things a little bit better. So I would say one of the biggest things that I see in the two-handers that either are younger, just getting into it, don't really know the proper technique. There's a lot more upper body rotation. They feel like they're trying to throw the bowling ball with their upper body rather than using their legs to transfer the energy into the lane. So what that kind of looks like, right? So we get to the line here, and this shoulder wants to rotate forward towards the foul line. And what happens is this elbow wants to come outside of the body, the hand gets outside, and the only way to hook the bowling ball is your hand is actually coming over the top of the bowling ball. So if you want to come behind real quick, you can kind of see that same deal, right? If I get here, and now if I come this direction, right? If I'm not even moving my arm at all, immediately the elbow wants to go outside, the wrist wants to go outside. So here, and then this move you'll see a lot. Now what happens, obviously if the upper body is rotating, if we're trying to throw the ball generally towards, let's just say throw towards the 10 pin to allow our ball to hook back in, if my upper body is rotating, I guess almost horizontally to that angle, it has to be so precise at when you release the bowling ball to be able to get the bowling ball going in the correct direction. So we want to keep our upper body a bit more stable. We do have to open up, obviously, to allow the bowling ball to swing beside us, but we want to keep this shoulder back as we're coming through the downswing. What that helps is this elbow actually stay a little bit tighter to the body, and the wrist can stay behind the bowling ball a bit more. So we want a little bit more here. We get here, we almost want this shoulder to kind of drop down. This leg will obviously be out of the way, but we want this to drop down so the elbow can stay on the inside, the wrist will actually stay on the inside, and then we just rotate the wrist through. We'll do a little no-step foul line drill, whatever you want to call it, but that's kind of what you want to key on. We want to get into our finished position, and we want to keep our upper body stable during this drill to kind of get the right feel. You don't need a full backswing when you do this drill. It just needs to be kind of right beside you, kind of under control, and we want to focus on this shoulder not coming forward towards the foul line, right? So obviously we're not trying to knock down pins here. Another thing is the head needs to be outside of the bowling ball. So if that shoulder stays back, everything stays a little bit tighter to the body. The head should be outside of the bowling ball. So you can kind of see from that angle, right? Here, it's just a nice swing back and forth, nothing crazy. And then we're just using our wrist to rotate through. Right, so generally, the bowling ball should end up in the left gutter. It doesn't have to, but generally that's what happens. So right, nice and soft, we're not doing anything crazy. Focusing on the shoulder staying back, elbow staying a little tighter to the body, and we're just rotating through with the wrist. That's kind of the no-step drill. That obviously takes the entire approach out of play, so it allows you to focus on that shoulder staying back and everything there. So it gets hard when you're taking 4 or 5 steps to try to focus on something that's happening at the 5th step. That's why some of these drills are pretty nice. Talked about the 1 step a bit earlier. Now we can just add the sliding step to this drill.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I interrupt this video to bring you guys the good word from Bowl DMC in collaboration with who else but Apparel EFX, the best in the bowling apparel game. We are coming to you with the Winter Drop, which is shipping out December 1st, but pre-orders are open now. And stock is limited, so make sure you get your order in today. We have the Christmas design long sleeve shirt. We have the big block Bowl DMC snow cap design that's on the website as well. We have the red frocket, and we have the Bowl DMC Simple Design Christmas Edition. Those are our 5 products that we have coming to you. Like I said, December 1st, dropping in honor of Christmas. Get those orders in. We'll see you out there.
So, easiest way to do it, kind of put your heels back towards the foul line. You take 1 normal walking step, and then, I don't know, maybe a half a step after that. That should get you roughly the correct distance away from the line. You may have to move a little forward or move a little bit further back. Just, it's person dependent, but this gets you at least in the rough area. So now, we're still gonna have, the ultimate goal is still gonna have that same feeling, keeping that shoulder back, keeping the upper body a bit more stable. How we wanna start, we actually are wanting to start with our right foot in front of our left for the right-handers. The left-handers, obviously, the left foot would be in front of the right. So your slide foot, let's say, should be further back, because if you're walking from there up here, your slide foot would be coming from behind you at this point. So now we want to use our legs, so we're going to have a little bit more knee bend than what we would have at the start. Our weight is going to be a bit more towards our toes, since we want to be able to slide into this shot. And as we already have this upper body lean, because our swings already happened throughout the actual approach, if we were to have been taking a full approach, and the timing is once we get to this top of this swing here, we want to push everything forward, right? So I felt like I was already a bit too far away. I scoot up a little bit. Now here, just simple. Okay. So same way. Obviously that one's gonna have a bit more speed than what the no-step drill is, since you're actually building up some momentum into the line. But you wanna have that same feel, right? We're pushing forward, everything's loose here. And as we come down, this shoulder is staying back, which allows this elbow to stay tighter and the wrist to rotate through. So we'll give you guys one more to take a peek at. These are some drills that, yes, they're not very exciting. You're not knocking down a lot of pins. You could be knocking down none, but this is actually how I learned how to slide, believe it or not. So this drill and one other drill, I actually learned how to properly slide. So it can be used for a lot of different things, but specifically right now we're just talking about the release for the two-handers. So we'll give you one more. Everything should just be nice and soft. We're really worrying about this shoulder staying back. If this shoulder is staying back, we're eliminating the upper body rotation, and we're getting our body in a much better position for consistency and repeatability. Okay. So there's 2, I would say, fairly simple drills. But definitely, I would highly recommend taking some videos. As you can see, some videos from the side and some even videos from behind you that you can kind of critique later on whether or not you're doing these drills correctly. So Shoulder, obviously a big component to key on to make sure that's not rotating towards the foul line. So hopefully these help. Drop your questions, some comments down below if you've tried these before, if you're going to go try them, and hopefully we can get you guys a little bit more consistent and have a little bit better ball roll throughout the lane there. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. If you want, let us know down below. You want to see some more of these videos? Do you want to see a couple different drills? You want to see Mikey do some of these drills for the one-handers out there? So let us know. We'll be shooting some more videos here soon. If you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button as well. It always helps the algorithm. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one.